arguments and quarrels impact your relationship? Many people believe that if a relationship lacks arguments or sufficient disagreements, it becomes boring, deteriorates, and loses its spark. This idea is widespread because many assume that arguments and quarrels allow each partner to express their unique views, desires, and needs openly. They believe that without disagreements, they may suppress their emotions and fail to show their true selves to each other. Those who think this way consider arguments and conflicts to be the optimal way of communicating needs and ideas. But why must this happen through arguments and quarrels? Why do we need drama? Why should there be tension to reveal our dreams, desires, or fears to each other? In reality, this tension isn't necessary, and the idea that arguments are essential in a relationship is incorrect. It's entirely possible to have honest conversations without arguments, where both partners feel safe to share their visions and plans for the future. In fact, calmly and sincerely expressing emotions can be more effective than through tension. So, who needs the drama and why? Who thinks that conflicts and arguments keep a relationship exciting? In reality, this drama and tension are only important to the human mind, to the ego. But even the ego doesn't need it always. If, as a child, you experienced a lot of tension and couldn't express yourself peacefully, or if your desires and fears often resulted in criticism or judgment, you may consider such experiences normal in adulthood. This sense of drama and tension without which you find self-expression inconceivable becomes ingrained, and so does the sweetness of reconciliation after a dramatic conflict. The peace following a big argument or quarrel often brings immense relief and serves as a kind of reward for the mind. This resolution after an intense conflict feels like a drug, where the mind craves the release and euphoric reward that follows the painful moments of feeling low. Much like a challenge or accomplishment, it brings tension that, when released, feels almost essential. If you grew up with this cycle, you might seek these emotional waves in adult relationships as well, unintentionally creating situations of conflict. However, this isn't necessary. Conflict isn't what gives depth to a relationship. A partnership doesn't become exciting and happy because of constant arguments. Most disputes are about each partner holding on to their own version of the truth. When a disagreement centers on who is right, it's no longer about healthy expression of needs, but about ego-driven power struggles. Such arguments rarely find real resolution. Opposing interests can't both be right. In these cases, either one person wins or the other one or neither does, and the result is often days of silence, ignorance, and resentment. I've observed that these types of disputes rarely lead to real resolution. Often the partners don't talk about what happened or agree on future behavior. The resolution, in many cases, merely comes when the parties grow tired of the distance, feeling depleted and missing each other. They end the fight, leading to reconciliation, but it lacks true depth because there's no mutual understanding or agreement on moving forward. These power struggles, seeking truth, arguments, resentments, and unresolved reconciliations, actually wear down a relationship. Both partners become exhausted and learn that peace and fulfillment are unreachable within this connection. Discussing what each wants from the relationship rather than engaging in arguments fosters a completely different dynamic. When we discuss our needs and visions in a relationship, we present arguments. We explain what's important to each person, their needs, desires, and fears. For genuine collaboration, arguments, openness, and understanding are needed to comprehend each other's thoughts. With openness, understanding, and acceptance, conversations lead to agreements rather than disputes. These discussions and agreements bring peace and tranquility to the relationship. They create a foundation for lasting collaboration, and when both partners feel secure, they can open up and share themselves authentically. So, aim to communicate sincerely with your partner about desires and visions instead of arguing. Be open, understanding, and receptive to everything they share with you. Join us on this channel for more valuable self-awareness videos to help you understand your inner motivations and build more fulfilling relationships. Subscribe and share the video if you found it helpful. For now, let me say goodbye, wishing you much success, happiness, abundance, love and romance, a happy relationship, and everything else you'd wish for yourself.